welcome in. I'm Ricky Sayer, and this is the Ricky Report. On Friday night, 10 Harriton male students competed for the title of Mr. Harriton. The man who came out on top is here with me now in the control room, Nate Rush. So before we take a look at your talent, tell us how you feel now that you've won Mr. Harriton.
Honestly, it's kind of a melancholy feeling because, you know, it's exciting to have won, but more than anything, I'm sad it's over. It was really, really fun 3 months. It was a really, really awesome time with a bunch of great guys and people helping us out. So great choreographers too and escorts and stuff. So
Okay.
More sad it's over.
Let's take a look at your talent. Okay, so explain to us what we just saw.
So I'm riding what's called a Kyr wheel. I'm not actually sure how it's pronounced, if I'm being honest, but it's spelled C-Y-R wheel. It's a big 50-pound metal wheel, and I built and programmed an LED suit that I'm wearing that's synced up to a song called Indian Summer, in case people are wondering, because they seem to like it.
How much work did that take to figure out how to do that?
Well, up until this weekend, I hadn't slept in like 3 months.
Wow.
That's what I like telling people. Not actually, but yeah, a lot of work, a lot of help from my parents and stuff, and a lot of support from my friends too. So it's been a lot of work. It's been a long process.
Talk about what personal stakes that you had. How did you find out about this Kyr wheel thing, and how did that eventually? How do you actually get learning how to code, and how did that talk about that process?
So I saw the wheel on the internet like 2 years ago, and while thinking of a cool Mr. Harriton talent, something that I could do, I decided this is what I want to do. So I bought it on the internet from working over the summer, and then actually worked with the DR's parents, so thanks to the DR family again. I built a house floor in my backyard, then I built the suit, and then I spent the next 3-4 months with my dad coding. He actually programmed, so he kind of taught me at the same time of helping me out do it.
Talk about the craziest thing you had to do in the making of your video that played before your talent.
So I actually drove to the beach and hit one of my friends with a fish without telling him. We drove down for 2 hours, got a neighbor to text him and say, hey, can you bring me a cup of sugar? And then in the street, hit him with a tilapia. And then without saying a word to him, got back in our car and drove home. And it didn't come through the best in the video because our cameraman wasn't the best, Jake. Yeah.
Well, that is commitment. When did it set in that you had won?
What?
When did it set in that you had won Mr. Harriton?
So, well, right after they said it, you know, initially there's that like burst of adrenaline and extreme happiness, but within a couple minutes I was, you know, already thinking about, oh my God, I can't believe this is over. So, as quick as it came, it left. You know, melancholy, like I said.
Thanks, Nate. Just a reminder, you can watch Nate's full performance now on my YouTube channel and expect the full Mr. Harriton production in 2 to 4 weeks. A few weeks ago on the Ricky Report, I reported on the amount of sleep that Lower Merion School District high school students receive. Here is what some students had to say that I interviewed.
I think that school should start a little bit later because obviously the research has shown that the teenage brain needs a lot more sleep than we are all getting right now.
So what are your thoughts on school start times?
You know, I'm all in favor of pushing it back, but not sure how effective that's going to be, considering it's just going to push back the rest of your day.
Do you find yourself staying up at night for homework or just because you end up staying up that late anyhow?
Most of the times I end up staying up that late anyhow, but sometimes it is homework.
I think that sleep is good. I don't get enough of it.
Why don't you get enough of it? Do you just stay up late?
I can't fall asleep and then I wake up real early. That's it.
So would school starting later help that, you think?
No, if I got like my free back, if I got a free beginning of the day.
Free at the beginning of the day.
But I don't because I have gym, which kind of stinks.
What are your thoughts on school start times?
You should do it. Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
They're great. Let's go earlier.
Earlier? Why earlier?
You get it done. Let's get in early and get it done. Another hour.
If he shows
6:30, 7 o'clock.
You're confusing me.
Earlier. Earlier.
If classes would end later, then we'd have to miss a lot of school, especially if we had away sports or other activities. Like, you'd have to spend more on the athletic program, especially if, say, I play baseball, right? So if sports would have to end later, if, like, our games had to end later, we'd have to buy lights. And lighting is a major problem, especially since it's getting into the springtime now, and the light is pretty dwindling at, like, 5:30, so.
Diving highlights. Full swimming video online. Talked to Mr. Scullin recently about he wanted to get his philosophy video up. Here it is. Tell me about your philosophy course.
Did you ask the question? Are you on the mic?
Yeah, we're on. Let's talk.
Okay, ready? Hold on. We're going to do it like this. So, and you're going to say...
You know I'm going to use this entire part in the video because it's just funny.
No. You're not ready. You say, hi, Mr. Scullin. What are you thinking about?
Okay.
Wait.
Hi, Mr. Scullin. What are you thinking about?
We got Scullin. We got Scullin. Hi, Mr. Scullin. Like here.
Hi,
Oh,
Miss.
wait. 5. Action.
Hi, Mr. Scullin. What are you thinking about?
Have you ever pondered the big questions? I'm not talking about math. I'm not talking about history. I'm talking about the real issues. Why are we here? How do we know things are real? What is good? What is right? Why should we make the choices we make? Sometimes when I'm alone, I sit and think about these things, but it really helps to be able to share and discuss them. If these existential questions interest you, perhaps you'd like to enroll in the elective Philosophy and Modern Culture. Available in both the honors and college prep levels, this course asks these questions and tries to come to an answer that we can discuss and determine together. It's a wonderful class and it's a great opportunity. Thank you.
During my series of interviews with students in gym class, I decided to press Student Council Secretary Noah Garpell on why he decided not to run for Student Council office next year.
Why aren't you running for election?
I have to tend to my farms.
What are your farms? What type of farm?
Carrots. Carrot farm.
Why do you have a carrot farm? Why don't you pay attention to school or run for re-election?
I do both. Just, it's hard to balance carrot life and...
Come on, give us an answer. A lot of students wished you were running, but you are not running.
Hey, you win some, you lose some. Eat carrots, you don't eat carrots. Can I start a skit thing on the Ricky Report? Yes.
Maybe.
I'm gonna start writing skits and filming them. They're gonna be on the Ricky Report. Tune in, Ricky Reports, every single day. It's gonna be on there. And if this is cut out, I'm gonna be pretty mad. So don't cut it out. Ricky Report
Okay,
will involve a skit written by Noah Carpel and John Diamond Ravitch. We'll call it Good A Day.
He's extending our show a lot right now.
Instead of Good Friday, it'll be Good A Day.
He's extending our
It'll
show
be
a
a
lot.
skit.
I don't know how long this is going to extend it.
American Ninja Warrior is filming an episode of their upcoming season, Memorial Day weekend, at the Richmond Power Plant in Philadelphia. That's 26 to 27. Last year, the Northeast region was held in Pittsburgh, and I was there. And not in a Brian Williams type of way. I was actually there, and I fully intend to go this year. Again, that's Philadelphia this May. They're filming in Philadelphia, American Ninja Warrior. Maybe we can form a group of students that will go. And that is going to do it for this Ricky Report. I hope you enjoyed. Special thanks to Nate Rush for coming here live. For all of us here at HHSTV, I'd like to thank you for watching. You can watch this again online. Reminding you to stay informed. I am Ricky Reports. Have a great rest of your day today, and have an even better day tomorrow.